Hey, I hope that you are doing well and that you're enjoying your summer or whatever season you are watching this in. We're going to kick off our July book videos with our first book, Good Girl, Bad Blood by Holly Jackson. And this book begins a few months after the events in A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. Pip has begun a podcast to follow up on the criminal proceedings resulting from her investigation. She and her family have agreed that her investigative days are over. None of them was happy with who Pip became when she was investigating or the danger that she placed herself in. But when Jamie, her friend Connor's brother, goes missing and the police refuse to look for him, Pip might just be Jamie's family's only chance. And even though she becomes a completely different person when she's investigating, Pip agrees to look into Jamie's disappearance. Her investigations become convoluted and involved, and Pip must deal with the negative opinions of others, even some of her friends. This time, Pip needs to examine what she believes and who she truly is. The book doesn't quite finish Pip's story, and thankfully we won't have to wait long for that conclusion. The third book in the series, As Good as Dead, is scheduled to be released in September. So while we're waiting for the sequel, what are some other books that we can read that have a mystery to be solved? So I'm going to preface these suggestions by saying that if you haven't yet read A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, that would be a good book to follow up with. They Wish They Were Us by Jessica Goodman. So during Jill Newman's freshman year, her best friend, the brilliant and dazzling Shayla Arnold, was killed by her boyfriend. Now it's Jill's senior year, and she is determined that this is going to be her best year yet. Then Jill starts getting text messages telling her that Shayla's boyfriend, Graham, was not the killer. But if Graham didn't do it, who's the responsible person? Jill is determined to discover the truth. But digging deeper means putting her friendships and her future in danger. Sadie by Courtney Summers. Sadie has not had the easiest life. She's been raising her sister, Maddie, in an isolated small town, trying to provide a normal life. But when Maddie is found dead, Sadie's world crumbles. And when the police investigation is botched, Sadie vows to bring her sister's killer to justice. She follows a meager set of clues, hoping to find the man who took Maddie's life. Sadie's story becomes the subject of a blockbuster podcast by radio personality West McCrae. As West traces her journey, a deeply unsettling mystery begins to unfold. Can he find Sadie before it's too late? The Last Sister by Kendra Elliott. 20 years before, Emily Mill's father was murdered. She found his body hanging in their backyard. Her younger sister Madison says she was asleep in her room. Her older sister Tara says she was out with friends. Emily and Madison have tried to forget what happened that night until an eerily similar murder brings it all back. FBI Special Agent Xander Wells comes to town to investigate. As eager as he is to solve the murder, he is also intrigued by the mystery of Emily and her sister's past. Xander suspects that there is a secret in the town that no one wants unearthed. Is it something Emily and Madison don't know? Or are they just not telling? And how about Tara? Maybe Emily can't bear to find her because when Tara left, she took a secret of her own along with her. And there we are. I'll be back next week when we'll take a look at the book Akata Warrior by Nyedi Okorafor. And this is the sequel to the book Akata Witch. I hope that you enjoy your summer, and I hope that until we're together again, you enjoy whatever you read. And thank you.